of you know, FIFA allows you to drink from the sidelines now. You don't need to take a substitute or anything. You can actually go to the sideline, step out of play, sip. Why? Hydration. Do you know why beyond that? Your sport is $1 billion sport. The faster your game, the more the entertainment. The more the entertainment, the more the people watch. The more the people watch, the more the advertisers come in and sponsor advertisers. The more advertisers come in, the richer you become. Where does it start with? Rehydration. So if you want to make money, learn this. Learn to hydrate. I have gone to the Calcutta football ground. I have watched Mohan Bagan play for 3 solid hours. I'm standing on the sideline, all water bottles, and I'm just standing there for 3 hours because the coach said, "Can you help out?" He said at the end of it, they paid me a good amount of money and they were a little irritated. He says, "So what do you recommend, Mr. Ryan Fernando?" Hire a water boy. Huh? That's my advice. And I left. The coach apparently was livid. I said, hire a water boy and I'll come back. The function of a water boy in your team is the most important role. Because the water boy has to tell him, "Hey, you've not drank your water," throw the bottle to him. Every 15 minutes keep hydrating. Because if you keep pushing water to these guys, when they are training, their mind is not shutting down. Otherwise they are like zombies. Mind is shut down because it's dehydrated. Legs are going because coach is going to kick my ass. Sounds familiar? No? Sounds familiar. Your mind is shutting down. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. It's not that anyone's educated you. But please remember from today's onwards, if your friend is not drinking water, take the bottle and throw it at his head. This size bottle. Not the 2-liter one. Okay? Throw it at the player. Okay? And tell him. And you don't have to drink 500 ml. You can just take that much. That's all you need to do. Then go play 10 minutes, come back, keep your body constantly hydrated. Have I conveyed this point? Pre-workout hydration. Start doing hydration from tomorrow morning and see your game change in 3 months. Then come to me and ask, "Sir, Gatorade." All players come, "Gatorade." Boss, are you drinking water first? First start with water, then we'll go to Gatorade. आपका गाड़ी जो है उसमें 3 फ्यूल चाहिए, ग्लूकोज, फैटी एसिड्स, अमीनो एसिड्स. This is protein, this is carbohydrate, this is fats. I repeat, carbohydrates, fats, protein. Proteins are broken down to amino acids. Carbohydrates are broken down to glucose. I'll share another story with you. Anyone has glucose packet here? No. Okay. I see a lot of teams before a game. Okay? एक glucose packet लेता है. Open it. Full glucose. Drink 1 liter of water. Never do that. I repeat, never take pure glucose. Glucose is the worst enemy of an athlete before and during a game. Post game, okay. Post game, okay. If at all you're taking glucose, this is the $1 million formula. 60 grams in 1 liter. Coach, please note. 60 grams in 1 liter. 60 grams is 1 liter. That is a 6%. If you cannot buy Gatorade, if you cannot buy Electral, 60 grams in 1 liter is better than water. You can put in 60 grams liter, you can put half tablespoon, that is 5 grams of salt. This is a homemade sports drink. Okay? But if you put more than 60 grams is 6 tablespoons. 1 big spoon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop. 1 liter of water. That is the perfect solution. You put 1 more spoon, performance drops. You put 1 less spoon, performance drops. You put 6 spoons, perfect performance. Please remember this. I was talking about amino acids for the physiotherapists over here. Okay? 30% of all your muscle is made up of branched chain amino acids. So if I do a muscle biopsy on the quads or on the hamstring and I take out a biopsy, the muscle fiber is 35 to 30% branch chain, 30 to 35% of branch chain amino acid, leucine, isoleucine, pyruvate. 60% of skeletal muscle is glutamine. These 4 amino acids make up 90% of your skeletal muscle structure. The problem is why the players get injured is improper protein which contains all these amino acids. This is protein, many molecules together. You take out one of this, it is called an amino acid. So amino acids are the basic building blocks of protein. Simple. You want to build this wall, this full wall is called a protein. Each brick is an amino acid. A player requires glutamine and branched chain amino acids. 2 places you can put it. You can put it in a post-workout supplement, you can put it in a drink. So in addition to the 60 grams of glucose, you can put branched chain amino acids and glutamine and make a performance boost. Okay? The problem with players today is they are spending so much amount of money on equipment, training, infrastructure, the food and the supplements that go in, zero. Vata. How does a player know how much to consume? Okay, so let's take one player, Russell. What's his height?
Somewhere around 5'8" to 5'9".
I think that's about 5'8", 5'9", 170. Yeah. And then what's his weight?
72.
Do you know his fat percentage?
I don't quite know. I haven't read the last.
Okay, I'll tell you this much. If he's between 12 to 15% body fat percentage or lesser, he's brilliant. If he's more than 15%, is he in this room?
No, he's not.
Then he's a fat ass. Okay? Because at around that height,
He's 11.3.
11.3 fat percentage. Excellent. 11.3 fat percentage. Determine resting energy expenditure. So now, I will tell you here straight away. If I show you the maths calculation, you will definitely fall asleep. But it's about 2,800 calories. Okay? His resting energy expenditure will come to around 2,800 calories. Okay? Determine hours of play. How many hours does he practice of play a day? 3 hours? Okay. An average game of training in football, you will burn anywhere between 500 to 600 calories per hour. Okay? So 3 hours means 1800 calories. If I add this player requires 4600 calories a day. Okay? Determine total calorie required. So 4600. Okay. Now here's the dilemma, Russell. He's saying he's hydrating enough. You're looking at the moment situation. I come for match. I am not seeing the status of my engine. I have not checked whether I've got a good fueling for the last 5-6 days. I have not checked whether my oils are proper. I have not checked whether my wheels are proper. I am not checking my steering wheel is proper. I am coming to the racetrack and saying, drive in the racetrack, 75 minutes. One wheel falls off. Right? No, sir. I actually, before coming for the football match, I kicked all 4 tires. They all looked good. The assumption is he looks good, but have we gone through this? Because I'll ask you as I go forward, what are the blood tests you need to do for this guy? And there will be about half a dozen deficiencies. Classical case, Robin Uthappa. For the last 7 years, every match he has played, if he reaches 70 runs, when beyond that he cramps. For the last season, I've been working with him. Yesterday he spoke to me and he said, I just asked him, dude, cramping? He said, bro, I haven't cramped since the last IPL. That's when he joined me. because it's a simple thing of knowing what to eat and when to eat. So cramping is not a condition of the day. Cramping is a condition of electrolyte imbalances. We can do small things during the game, but is this guy eating around 4,000 calories a day? Because those amount of calories will have the salts and electrolytes and everything in it. Determine protein, carbohydrate and fat percentage. So this guy, I would go with around 150 grams of protein. Okay, so multiply by 4, that's 600 calories there. So less 4,000 calories, and I will go about 800 grams of carbohydrate during the whole day. So all of this now gets split into 6 to 8 meals. So I decide on my meal timings. This is how it works. By the way, this slide is available. This whole presentation is available on SlideShare. So this is the logical step for the medical experts. Height, weight, fat percentage, running an exercise, determine hours of place, what is the total calories they require, and then this is how you divide protein, carbs, fat. It's not like, sir, I am from Assam, I like boar, I like pork. A specific meal, what I'm trying to say to you is, Russell, when the player comes to you and he says, I like batata vada, I like rice, I like fish, the planning doesn't come from the planning comes this way. All players come to me and say, sir, I like this food. Can I eat at 12:30 in the afternoon? I work this way and I tell them this is the way I want to do it. You do that and the player starts changing. Okay?